Do you want Sam Wilson to be the leader of the Avengers in Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars? I hate to sound like an ass because I think Sam Wilson was a pretty decently well-written character in the Infinity Saga, but it was mostly as a side character to Captain America. But I do not want to see him as the leader of the Avengers in Doomsday or Secret Wars. Truth is, Sam Wilson hasn't been that well written of a character in the Multiverse Saga, in my opinion, as Captain America. I actually wish that they would have made Falcon and the Winter Soldier Captain America 4. I think that would have helped him a little bit better. I think Brave New World was a big hit for him in that area. But his character just doesn't excite me as a fan to go see these massive Avenger crossover spectacle films that they have coming in Doomsday and Secret Wars. He still just comes off as a side character to me and not this Avengers-type lead in this massive box office draw. If I was Kevin Feige, Marvel, and the Russo brothers, my picks for the Avengers leads would be Yelena, Reed, Sue, and Doctor Strange. I don't even think it's particularly close. I think Yelena has been the best character addition into the MCU in the Multiverse Saga by far. Florence Pugh is also just easily one of the best actors or actresses that the MCU currently has. She's been a pretty complicated and well-written character in the Multiverse Saga, and she fits kind of seamlessly right into that Black Widow role that Scarlett Johansson held down with the OG Avengers in the Infinity Saga. Then Reed and Sue for a couple reasons. First being you just have the obvious connection with the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom, who've been pretty much joined at the hip their entire comic runs. For Reed specifically, I thought his character was very well written in the Fantastic Four First Steps, with really making me truly believe that he is the smartest person in the multiverse. Also Sue because she has this natural mother type of aura. She already was a natural leader within the Fantastic Four and in Earth 828, which was the Earth that was in the Fantastic Four First Steps. And also she's just very powerful herself, as we saw in the Fantastic Four First Steps with her holding back and literally pushing back a space god in Galactus. And finally, Doctor Strange. He is still easily one of the most popular characters, holdovers that we have from the Infinity Saga, as evidenced by the box office of Multiverse of Madness. It almost hit $1 billion without even playing in China. He's already aware of the multiverse and incursions. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness ends with him joining Clea to go fix an incursion. But the trick will be for the Russos is how you explain where Clea and Doctor Strange are in relation to all the other stuff that's going to be happening in Doomsday. But even still, I still think it's worth it to include him in because he's kind of the big name connection we have to the Infinity Saga Avengers. Join him with Reed and Sue and then Yelena, and I think you have a really strong group of Avengers that are both box office draws and just really good actors and actresses themselves that get people excited to go see it. Not just fans of Marvel themselves, but, you know, the casual general audience who like these actors and actresses. So again, not hate on Sam or Anthony Mackie. I think they had a really good role in the Infinity Saga. I still think they're decent side characters, but they just don't have the it factor for me that gets me excited as a fan to go see these movies in theater.